that there's the locations can be found now. Oh yeah. So look at this, dude. This is a girl saying, "Men, be honest. Why am I still single?" The it's location nice, good. I like this very fun. I changed my I have a VPN set to Flappers, so if you look at my locations, it looks perfect. But yeah, I was looking into a lot of that earlier, and another like yeah, it's just crazy. They're doing things to expose random right winger accounts that are in Pakistan and India and all that. Yeah. And same with like left wing accounts that are like just getting us. I don't know why India wants us to fight with each other so much, but maybe it's just for the get money, engagement, some scam kind of. Well, they're just smart. I mean, we do this because we hate Brendan Schaub really we love him. Yeah, he's one of my favorite guy. That'd be funny if you could have like instead of location, it'd be like how you really feel about something, and it's just like X knows, and it's like Brendan Cooney who loves yeah, Brendan Schaub, Flapper. Yeah. I hate coffee cake. Wait. Can you scroll back? That cat's just. Oh my goodness. Watch one. I think so. Jeff died. It's most likely to find one guilty, most disgusting, cringeworthy thing. It's such a condescending treats everyone to be exact same. You know what bothers the most? I was so worried it was going to be the black guy. You just missed the punchline. Alright. No, I know me too. I was worried to see you coming to a comedian. I love the Jeff Jack. Exact same. You know what bothers the most? Like I treat women and any race, any sexuality, everyone the same. I think that's the most respectful way to do it. You're not doing anyone a service by feeling sorry for them or treating them differently. It's funny that he was talking shit about Mark Maron for treating him like shit when Mark Maron treats everyone like shit. Yeah, he's Mark Maron is living out these words they say. He treats men and women the same. So you fuck men. You bet. You know, I feel for Jeff Dye in some ways because remember I sent you and Alan a tweet about him and he's like some comic, I don't know, I can't remember their name, but he tweeted Jeff Dye is like horrible, he's the worst comic ever, but then Jeff Dye sure he had some screenshots where it's like, hey, I love you, Jeff, which is pretty stupid. It's like a guy's part. And that's lame. That's like I don't know what they're doing. That's going to come to a die. What I screenshot was the guy had said he has a toupee. And so somebody wrote, well, what about the toupee? And then Jeff Dye goes, that's real. Smiling face. Now I'm a bald man. Yeah. Okay? And I can't, it's not in me to make fun of it. I'm a bald man. But I'm going to do it anyway. So that hat is just not. Oh, look how big it is. It's not cool. So he's probably not wearing the toupee. Oh, wow. Right. So he wears the toupee. Yeah, he said it. That's disgusting. Here's the thing. Toupees, I thought it was real. So I think, okay, cool. Good job, Jeff. You got this. I'm not afraid of it. But you're right. There's some toupees. First of all, toupee sounds like something you use for French Trump. And then we hear fresh toupee. You know, toupee was the big thing. Like, with all of it, that's what I think is gross. It's gonna get like, imagine how much you get a bunch of sweat, you get hot, you get this hot thing on your head, and you take it off, it looks like a raccoon. It looks like something you pull out of my ear, rubbing my ear with some bone. Yeah, see, that's gross. But I don't want to hate on him for that. I get it. I want hair. But toupee is just not the way to go. But it worked for him. Why would you do that? Don't tell your openers that. Hey, the opener. I mean, like, what is it like for a woman that goes to like a different guy? Yeah, I mean, you take it off. it's, well, whoever it is. The toupee is even rocky. I mean, the toupee is just, I wouldn't do that. But it worked. Well, people go, the idea of, well, it's like getting ideas. You're like, well, we don't know how to get ideas. Treat people nice. Don't judge them based on the way they look or who they have. I literally said that I think it's racist that someone ordering stuff is like, I mean, people can get driver's license. Here's the thing, though. I used to believe in we should have an idea movie too, but then Jim dies of that. I'm like kind of like, oh, we should probably rethink this now. You know, maybe we do have sex with or what their genitals are. Most likely both fun. Yeah. I mean, another thing I was gonna say is how does the comedian know that Jeff Dye has a toupee policy? Why is that? Where are you going with that guy? You're getting toupee was a couple policy. What kind of was not that great? If God doesn't make mistakes, then how are people born into the wrong body? He's just ripping out the whole right way with your body. Every take is he's gonna try and do that. Oh, dude, I did do some research earlier. Did a lot of research actually. My fridge is actually normal sized. Just kidding. Oh gosh, there's a couple shows out here. Oh yeah, December the weekend of December 2 weeks ago. It's expensive. Yeah, that's way too much for like that's what I'm saying to people. Where is it? Irvine. Aircon fire. Not that far. But I mean, what would the event that we would do there? What event would we do? I'm not okay. First of all, what events are we gonna do? You're not gonna harass. I'm not gonna harass at all. But I can. I don't know if that's where you're trying to lead to. No, I don't. Man, I can't. I would literally just go and then bottle up all of my emotions and then do it on a podcast. I would just take it like that the whole time and just be quiet. You will have a sign that just says like Jeff, Steve, George. It's the roster of my guys to see. I mean, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I can't. I don't really want to make fun of it. Like, it's just so funny. I do. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the funniest thing of all time. When I saw originally, I think it was the first thing I saw was Too Lazy to Try, and it said like Akash in a beef with Fresh and Fit. I go, I gotta go fuck what Fresh and Fit thinks is too good. And then, but I put it on because it's too lazy. I'm not gonna not watch it. Too Lazy to Try. What am I fucking unique? So I go, be surprised. Yeah, he probably watched it all. So I turn it on and it's like Akash's wife is simping. Roster went out and it's like that Jeff Nicholson thing. I can't believe how funny this is. It made me like the French. So it brought joy into my life. Very stressed out at the time. It's a great thing to go right to always with. Obviously, well, I probably can talk to them. So cute. They're trying to get our mind off the MC calls. They kind of think that this would work, but this fucking work. Yeah, Trump really wants to get our mind off that. He should be doing something that, like, being a spirit, right? And mocking the man is good. Because that's what we laugh at, right? Just come out and say Trump and say white people. That's the man. It's all okay. That part. I don't know about the whole thing. Him not saying Trump is behind, but he said Trump called up 80. Yeah. Yeah, actually, Dio's on crack now. Joe, listen, Dio has a crack problem, okay? Don't want that, but I would also want that. This guy Jeff Dye has a GoFundMe, okay? He's asking for 25 minutes. And he's Trump's a he's a real comedian. He has a toupee. Hold on, John. Sorry, I'm laughing too much. Was it Last Cowboy? Yes, the cowboy guy is. Women hate him too. Okay, make it happen, Joe. I love you. But yeah, Coxing's wife finally did it, dude. Where I was like, every time an Epstein video would drop from like me and Carol or something, I'd watch it. But now it's like a normal time. Jazzling Singh shows up in my YouTube algorithm. I make time to watch. Yeah, you got it, dude. You can't let that go. It's entertainment, you know. Like Jim Burr. I don't know what he is. I don't know who you are. Is Andrew Schultz is entertainment? He's an entertaining guy. Mark Maron is this guy. He's doing all this shit. He's fucking everything up. Joe Rogan made my life. Okay, Dane Cook is a bastard. Speaking of Brunoverse, dude, let's catch up on Bruno. Psycho guy. Serious Rich. Oh my god. Christ. Doesn't he go live? Is that what he does? 6 days ago. You can't stop him. Should we see the live or the actual videos? He can't breathe. Yo, Mama joke's so funny. Let's see this. Okay, so we have to go 5 minutes. Doing the standing bit. Oh, yeah. He doesn't help her. It's like our show. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, let's see him find out. We should check in on him every week, dude. We should message him. Hey, show. Write a comment. Say, hey, first 5 minutes on the audio. It's still Big Tree. That's a little later, leading up to that. My popular demand to the point where you can't recognize today in Naples, Florida. Somebody said, Terminator? My father-in-law heard is going to hear. We'll get into all that. So, just a quick update. This is how the conversations went some more. Really good time. My in-laws are visiting. Oh, he's in his own world right now. He has his like things. He's deep in the Brunoverse right here. It's a little too much Brunoverse. Yeah. Sometimes you get a little too much Brunoverse. Yeah, you wouldn't think it, but it's true. Let's see. Do you want to hear any voicemails we got? Well, today on Jim Brewer, we got Dell and then the Urbanator. My father-in-law and a fat guy named Urbanator. But yes, I do. Alrighty, let's see here. Let me go full screen. We've got 2. Oh my god. Alright, I mean, I fucking hate 3-minute voicemails. But tell me if you want me to cut this off. Cut. Just make a read. Oh, Del. I was reflecting on last night's podcast. And I'm sure we reached a point in our relationship where I just feel my real need. Now, just thinking about it for a while. Anyway, I'm in the basement. I purchased a Waterbury television so I can watch you give it a shower. Because the last place they were playing out the scooter game. out to you, Duckle Redact. We are both larges. Let's see here. He's leaving the same message. I think he accidentally thought that he didn't leave that message because his phone was still on. Right. Maybe at the end of the other one, it's pretty funny. I think it's funny that we're like 2 voicemails, and it's a guy like. Okay, there is a limit to the voicemails. 2 minutes, 40 seconds is your limit. How much we love you guys? Actually, voicemail longer than a minute after I made my whole scene, and I still did. Yeah, get in, get out. But I will stop. I swear to God. Stop. Voicemail? Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. 2.5 minutes of my heart saying that's all. But shout out to you, Dr. Redact. Thanks for doing what you know. Yeah, that's about it, right? Yeah, that's it. All right. See you next week on the Patreon. I went into the dentist and I got my teeth, everything's good, no cavities or anything like that to report, but I got them cleaned or whatever for my normal checkup. And I told you before, just to set the stage, the dentist I go to is all Mexican, right? So people speaking Spanish, I'm the only white there. And then when they come to me, they start speaking English. And so he's like, he's I don't remember if it's the beginning or the end, but I go, hey, can I ask you a funny question? And he goes, but yeah, sure, go ahead. I go, I have this show. I do a show, and a lot of the people that watch, they have small teeth. Can you tell me your professional opinion? Do I have small teeth? I said this verbatim almost, right? And he looks at me kind of weird for a second, like he's thinking, and he turns back on the light of the X-ray machine and shines it down so he can see my. He goes, and shines it down so he can see my teeth. And he thinks for a second, he looks at it, my teeth, and he goes, no, it's not small. And I'm like, are you sure? You sure? It's not small. Like, they're not even a little small. He's like, no, normal size teeth, normal. They're normal. He starts laughing at the end, but the beginning, he literally turned the X-ray machine light back on, shined it on my teeth so he could give an opinion. And then I turn over to the nurse, and she's laughing. She's like the person that lets people in. And I go, what about you? Your professional opinion on the teeth? She's like, it's not small. I'm like, listen, don't worry about my feelings at all. Just tell me. She's like, no, I've seen small teeth. Those are normal. This is fucking bullshit. So I don't know what to tell you guys. Sorry, I guess. Woo! Suck it, haters. You fucking Cootie wins again. All right, you guys fucking lose. It's bullshit. You lose. Badeezy loses. Balloon Fart loses. I did our own people that haven't said anything. Just names I can remember off the fucking. Ryan Hardy loses. Fucking. We all lose. Sorry, Big T. Big Dick. Sorry about that. Let's see. If you're telling me that it's not like this, dude, no. It's not like that. I wish I brought the dolphin bottle, though. I can always bring that dolphin. This is what the doctor saw, too, for the dentist. He would have said the truth. I told the nurse, I said, oh, it was kind of funny. She goes, I'm just curious, what kind of show is that? It's a podcast. Oh, my God. So you did exactly what I do. I should have told her the name, but I just figured it's the nurse at the dentist office. She's not going to care. Oh, I'm going to watch. That would be hilarious if you said someone with a gun. Yeah, what the heck? Oh, it's a popular Mexican show. Oh, yeah, I'm on Sabido Gigante. Let me go to that. My piece brain is no fun show. Now, I should have said the name of it, but that in and of itself is kind of funny to explain to people who knows if they like comedy or not. Just like, all right, do you know Brendan Chavez? I'm like, no. You're like, well, do you know stand-up comedy? Do you know what raccoons are? Yeah, do you know about fucking squirrels? Like, those fuck squirrels. No, dude, you pummeled the bag. How so? When they ask you what show is it, you should say, like, I swear I don't have small teeth. Like, it's a show based around your teeth. Yeah, that's right. It's actually called Small Teeth, so what you said doesn't help at all. You're going to have to change the name of the show. I mean, I never really thought I had small teeth because until we started the show, no one had ever said that to me once. And people have said almost every other kind of insult, right? Yeah. Fat, tall, hairy, ugly, all of the above. Small teeth is new. Big gums is also new. This would be so funny. That's what I was going to say next time. No, exactly. It's actually perfect you didn't ask that, right? Because then you come in next time and you see, like, the audience agrees with you, it's probably small teeth, but now they think it's big gums. That would be the worst case scenario, is that now that I've proved that the teeth are not small, now it's clear that they're big gums. I fucked myself. I truly fucked myself. I'm just realizing that now. Now the narrative is that I have big gums. It's almost undebatable. What is not your other half? I'd rather have big gums than small teeth. I don't know. I think I'd rather have. I don't know. I don't think my gums are big enough. Oh my God, they're huge. Really? I'm just kidding. I guess I should measure my gums to figure out. I should have done. The thought didn't cross my mind. I never once thought about measuring. What you should do is start a GoFundMe to get your teeth big. I see what you're doing, Gerardo. You're trying to play games. Well, guess what? This is fucking Monopoly. We just passed go. Joe Rogan, where he talked about how he came to being in local Los Angeles and constantly doing things. But I watched it, not watching it, I can't wait to see it. However, he had some backlash from that, and he started a GoFundMe to move to Austin. He got even more backlash from that. And one of the things I saw was, I think it was Ron Funches said, I will not miss his cigar smoke on the patio of the comedy store. And that made me laugh. Damn, dude. That's what you hear. That's the last thing you hear before someone tells you dating is hard in Los Angeles. Yeah, dude. Whoa. Shit, dude. I thought you were going to come at Jeff Dye, and then you hear that, you're bugs. Jeff Dye's going to fucking put you up, man. Oh my god, I do. It is weird. Like, we, especially me and you, the Tweeties crew, and sometimes Bart, the guy that produces for us. Yeah, Bert, sorry, he hates when we do that. But we get these moments where we cover these people, and it feels so good. You get like an ounce of what it feels like to be Red Party. Just like it's, oh yeah, an ounce. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, we get a little bit of Jules. Now you're under my control. I can do like all the fucking wicked. This is gonna be a very tough episode. What about being Jewish makes it? That's an insult to you, Nick. Nick Barr. Do you mind if I start with, and then we can bring up what you want to bring up? I don't even know what I want to bring up. So it's like these where we don't need any topics. We just talk about Jeff Dye the whole time. So this comedian Steph Tolle shared something that I thought was so funny, dude. Oh yeah, shout out to Steph. Yeah, let's check this out. Great lady, never met her. I hate to brag here, but Jeff Dye has had me blocked since April 12th, 2017, and I will post receipts. What do you think about that? See, April 12th, that's kind of like almost, is it more than 2 weeks from the Gringo Pop? That's what he blocked her anyway. Oh, you think you're blocked, Steph? No. You. Jeff Dye, control. Alright, let's go back to this. Sorry, out of control. It's so hard to get the noise on the go. And I mean, these open micers, what workers, I don't know what that is. Was he an open micer? I mean, would you ever post this, dude? I posted some pretty ridiculous. Like, I posted shirtless pics when I was working out. Yeah, and like in bits. I did it as a bit. Because don't you remember when I did that? How I mean, like you remember it, I mean, my shirtless pics. But because Alice Hamilton, another very controversial person in comedy, had posted a thing about some random show booker who like used a picture of her boobs instead of a picture she sent, and I jokingly posted a picture of me without my shirt on, and I said that I think I said Chad and JT did that to me, like they posted that even though like I had this, so it's like a win. But I also wanted to post it. Yeah, you're a cowboy. I'm the last cowboy. Yeah. Let's see here. I started comedy 12 years. This is Chip Dice. I started comedy 12 years ago, and the thing in something thing. What does that say? And one thing that has been a passion for me in life is people always tell me, you don't look like me. That's pretty good. You fucking get out of the car. So I used to dress crappy on stage on purpose and try to look sloppy because I thought it would make me the way a comic was supposed to look. And the first time I met Jeff, you're waiting for the book. I mean, yeah, I'm waiting for the note. How can you write this? Yeah. Oh my god. Wait until he talks about Jeff Ross. Oh yeah. The first time I met Jeff Ross, he said to me, you don't look like a comedian at all. You look like a model. I know he was being flattering, and I'm obsessed with Jeff. Obsessed with Jeff, so it didn't hurt my feelings or anything. In fact, when people tell me I don't look like a comic, it never bothers me or offends me. But I feel like it's similar to the bullshit female comedians here all the time. Female comedians, huh? You should probably just stop talking about females. Yeah. Don't you know that they don't want to be called that? Even I know female address that later. A very long caption. Similar to the bullshit female comedians hear all the time. Female comedians always hear nonsense like, I don't usually like female comedians, but you were funny. He knows that from experience. He's probably the one who said it. Also, he did this incorrectly. He was for the period inside of the quotation. He's not the smartest cowboy. I don't think it's as offensive as it is annoying or ignorant. Comedy, like all art, doesn't have an age or a look or a face or a gender. Funny is just simply funny. And although, yes, I might not look the way a lot of comedians you might be used to seeing look, I am still a comedian. And from now on, I will be proud of how I look. From now on, I'm going to be proud of that I eat a healthy plant-based diet. And I do yoga daily. Cowboy shit, daddy. You played that while you did yoga. One of the hardest things about yoga is taking off your cowboy boots. So many cowboy boots in the yoga studios. The same way I think a large woman or a thin woman should be proud of who they are and their appearance, I too will be proud of how I look. Body positivity from Jeff Dye. This really sounds like a bit that I would do. You know, like a fake, like one of the many fake posts I have where people are like, is he serious? Yeah. But Jeff Dye is completely serious here. You know, it's also literally the bit that you thought that mine was, that was ridiculous. Which was my bit that I did where I said, it doesn't offend me or bother me. But he's dead serious. He's being serious. Yeah. That, like, it's funny. He's writing, you know what? It doesn't make me mad. His stupid small brain. He's furious writing this. And Steph told him, said, to be honest, I wouldn't fuck you, and I've fucked a lot of open micers. Explain yourself. What are you trying to get sympathy for? Being attractive, being on TV, or very confused. This back in 2017. So Steph told him, dude, she fucking, it's a hot move right there. Calling him out. And then she blocked her. He blocked her for that. Yeah. Same anyway. Such a long post. He loves to do that. He loves to make an absolute fool of himself by being his version of sincere. Sincere shit. I love when people do long posts. It's just like I got into comedy a while ago. People used to say that I look like a model. It used to bother me. But then I realized I should be proud of myself. You know, plant-based diet. And it's like, who is this for? Have you lost your mind? Don't you know the comedians are reading this are going to tear you apart? Do you like want to be made fun of? Look at that photo. I mean, he wants to be made fun of. Look at this. Put that hat on and think, well, getting out scot-free. That's why I'm wearing this. I want to, I want to comment on this. So you know what a popular saying is in entertainment, right? Like, all publicity is good publicity, right? Yes, there we go. You know he's thinking. I guess so. I mean, once again, we may have stumbled onto one of these hidden geniuses that we think are stupid, but we're the stupid guys, right? He's laughing his way to the bank, man. We're talking about him. He's not talking about us, although he does reply and do messages directly to people. But then those get reposted. Yeah. I started saying, I forget what the saying is, in the vein of, all publicity is good publicity, what do you think is the most recent video clip is about? Don't look at the screen. I assume it's about Brendan Shaw. Oh, no. I swear to God. No fucking way. Really? This guy is a genius. Alright, take it back. Busy, alright? He's not just gonna come at you one way, okay? Let's check this out. Let's see what he has to say about Brendan Shaw. I have a great Lakers hookup. Go to all the Lakers games. I invited Brendan Shaw when we first became friends. I said, "Welcome to the Lakers game. If you like it, we'll meet the owner. It'll be great." So that's all my only kind of flex, that I can bring people to these companies. I don't have a lot to offer, but I can offer that. So he's like, "Yeah, I'll pick you up." Brendan Shaw comes to my house like a race car. I mean, this thing it's got the big spoiler on the back. We're all big guys. I'm just like, no, stop. You didn't just say, I swear to God. How the fuck? That's got to be Oliver James. Oh, my God. If you hear that and you're like somebody at P.F. Chang's, you fucking pull the fire alarm. You just said they're both big guys and they can't be in literally saw him mention British Chop and I stopped watching the clip. I had no clue he was bringing up small guys in the car. That is crazy. I just think watching it, you fucking drop the coffee glass and shatters on the ground, and then the coffee glass says, like, big guys, small cars or something. Well, he's glass coffee. 6'4", I don't know how tall he is, but he's taller than me. And we're in this tiny thing in traffic on the 101 going to a Lakers game. And we can barely talk. We're both talkers, you know. And so the whole time, halfway through the drive, even though we were like new friends at the time, I'm like, what made you think of this car? You have another car. And he goes, well, you're like a little kid. My son loves this car. You're like a little kid. That's hilarious. Right. So we pulled up and was like, oh, that's awesome. But then I got in and I was like, bro, we're not built for this thing. It's tiny. Some of that story was kind of funny until we got to the little kid thing. He lost me there. The idea of the two of them getting into a small car was pretty comical. That was my favorite part. Almost a good story. Yeah, this is almost a good story. Just went the wrong direction with it. Yeah. Like, look at us. We look like morons. Yeah, we do look stupid. Not us. Them. Oh, you're right. Like, he should have gone that route. Like, we look stupid and, like, do a bit about it. But then he goes, he told me I was a kid. What? I don't understand. I don't understand that at all. I don't get the Joe Rogan dies laughing. He's like, I'm not a kid. I am like a kid. I like cars. I was trying to play that. I didn't prepare this. I just thought of that. It's so good. And I could get it reloaded again. A little bit of fluffy there too. Yeah, sound effects in there. Jeff Dye was a triple threat. And I got into the car. Jeff Dye, Brendan shot through his beer can out of the car. It's empty beer can crushed against his forehead. But let's see what else we got here. This is so he commented this is the car they drove. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, there's a pretty cool car. The whole time, I don't know. I mean, if I had a lot of money, that wouldn't be the line pick, but it seems fast. Yeah. Good job, yeah. I've become the cowboy. It looks fast. Let's see what other stuff he's trying to capitalize on his fame, newfound fame. Never heard of before fame, and never has been famous. Let's see here. Ladies for dating, what's a bigger red flag? Has action figures or pet snake? I mean, don't answer here. Yeah, it's not related. Not related. It's just weird. Everything he talks about is basically like about females, women. Yeah, he is one of those guys. I saw someone tweet about that too. I forget who they were. Like, imagine being, heartbroken and wanting to move to Austin over, like, just all you talk about is dating is hard in LA. It's like being a comedian in Los Angeles talking about how dating apps and how people are fake or whatever. It's just like so hard for you that you have to move to Texas. Yeah, and it has to do so much with politics. How hard it is. Yeah, dude, libs don't want to date you in time. You can't find the right conservative woman for it. Yeah. Let's see what this one is. You want to read that? Jeff Dye, and this is a Khalil Gibran quote. I've never read Khalil Gibran. I know who he is. Do you know who he is? No, but okay, but it's like this book that it's like a very popular, like, it's not 50 Laws of Power, but people that read 50 Laws of Power may have read Khalil Gibran. It's weird. Right. I have learned silence from the talkative, toleration from the intolerant, a kindness from the unkind. Yet strange, I am ungrateful to those teachers. Jeff Dye, very well read. He reads the pop books. The best part, dude. 57 likes. 57 likes. Keep it in context, though. Wow, he was just on the biggest podcast in the world. Just on. Oh, yeah, so not very much. Yeah, dude, for being on the biggest pod. The state of the broken bump in his career. Couldn't help him with this random, New York Times bestseller quote. Yeah, that's too bad. Because you think people that read books would be really into I think we're just on Steph-Tola's page. This is how I'm going to do it. Wow, Threads is just Steph-Tola. Funny's the first thing that comes up. Oh, yeah, Gianmarco. What's my deal? This is great. Two sides of the same coin. The saying is, this is in regards to his GoFundMe post. I thought it'd be funny, and rich guys would make big donations, and we'd all be like, haha, Gavin Newsom sucks, welcome to Texas. I was wrong. Instead, a bunch of loonies online went apeshit and lost their mind. Since it seemed overwhelmingly negative, I took the L and removed the GoFundMe, refunded everyone. For the record, this made me even more conservative after seeing the quote groups it triggered. The problem with Jeff Dye is it's so much funnier than anything I can think of to say. It's so great. I love that he put more in all caps. More conservative. People were mean to me, and now I believe what I believe before even more than they did. Right? Like, dude, you're 10, and then you're getting destroyed by everyone, including Gianmarco Saragossa, or whatever his name is. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about, that yellow trending Jeff Dye. Is he the first thing to ever trend on Threads? They don't even know how to make a trend. Highlight that name. Let's see. At the top, the AI says, Jeff Dye faces ridicule and criticism for making drama. Well put. Threads. This is ASW here. Oh, hell yeah, another hawk. Years ago, I walked in a green room post-argument between Jeff Dye and a group of lady comics. And he looked at me for some support for whatever bullshit he was saying. And I just shook my head slowly in response, hearing everything coming out about him. Now I wish I had done more. I could have just made a good dummy for him. Yeah, I remember, like, Alan told me this story years ago. He had a Dodgers. We all listened to Dodgers together. And we were laughing about, I forget. I think it was around the time where, like, Dye was hosting which he still does, post pictures of himself and, like, stupid ghosts. So me and Alan used to send it to each other, and, like, the Dye's man strikes again, like, the Dye man, uncontrollable. And then he told us all about this time when that happened. He was in some green room, and the guy was like, bitches, am I right?
Are you kidding?
Mr. Jordan, he's like a moron. He fucking, I don't know, I didn't even know. I was telling you before we started the show,
Did not Spirit Garland anything about Epstein, not once, when he reached us. And also, I want the record to reflect that, with this anti-Semitic culture right now, she voted against a resolution condemning Israel. Do you want to go there, Trina? Do you want to go there? Are you serious? Talking about anti-Semitism.
My wife is funnier than me. Is a healthy senior who loves to troll. Wait a minute, they hit Texas. Your dog is fucking ugly. Let's see here.
Most transparent presidency. He's the one who has the most violence.
I got your answer. You saw the
legislation.
This time, I can take on the guy who loves the gentleman. I'm in front of the document. He witness who called the FBI's National Threat Operations because I believe you just there is ample evidence in the Epstein file.
Don't you ever accuse me of a crime.
You just like
Come at me.
that's how I'm making you say I'm showing you.
I'll talk about everything. I don't care. So come at me then. Come at me. Your wife is funnier than you.
He drove down Trump
Your dog is sick.
She's
fucking don't have kids. You got a dog and a stroller. I will snap your neck off. I'm not even mad. I'm not angry with you, Tom Clark, at all. I'll kill you, though. Say it to my face. Go to the comedy store, see me on the patio, and I'll kick your sick dog. Alright, this just in, and Threads is the new wave. Jeff Dye, thank you for starting our trending on Threads. Yeah, Jeff Dye makes me fully with the Threads.
said something would be signed right after this game.
I have these things locked away in the producing hall. Let's see here. Cat Alvarado comment. LA Comics don't get on him because he's conservative, because he treated enough female comics kind of poorly that word got around, and now the only people who follow like him are male comics. He wanted to take them on the road. He thinks the hate is for his politics, but it's how he treated people. I don't have beef with him, but I've heard so many stories that he starts being a better person, just like the Nazis. I'll try to pull up more. I'll pull up what you said here right now. I'm trying to look for very light tweets here. Like this one here. You want to read this one? So this is the Kelsey K. He says, I wish nothing but the worst for Jeff today. But please stop saying he's from Seattle. Yes, he's from the area, but he grew up in Kent. It's a large suburb that has a unique reputation, a certain joie de vivre. If you know, you know, and Seattle locals know. Oh, Kent catching strays. Yeah, dude. I don't know if we can blame all on Kent. I don't know about that. Feel bad for Kent. Jeff died definitely sucks. Rest in peace, Kent. This is, I mean, like, when you see this, dude, all of this, like, this is what we used to send each other, these memes. What do you think? You think, like, oh man, this man's killing it. I love his memes. They're always so bad. Remember when he found, and he's also, like, hilarious. He's always, it feels like he's doing these things on purpose because he always goes head into something where he gets destroyed online. Remember when he said, he shared the thing of Stevie Wonder, the fake Stevie Wonder thing where he said, when I was around, he wasn't doing any of that. Fuck, he did it. Or I didn't see him doing any of that. It was clearly a joke about Stevie Wonder being blind. Not even that funny of a dude. And then Jeff Dahmer was like, oops, I got a code for this one. I mean, bro. And then, of course, I messed with Jeff Dahmer before because he did the thing where he goes, guys, look at this. It's an all-women's comedy show. What the hell is that? They won't even let men on. And I wrote like an all-Cooney or a no-Cooney show or like Cooney Sucks or whatever. But he was roundly made fun of for that, too. He never has any good comebacks except for that one time with me where when he said, relax, you're not the tree, or you're not a tree. I was like, I'm helping Jeff Dahmer. What do you think about this right here? It's a comedic genius. Work. I know I have a lot of young followers, so I'm going to do it. This thing's stuck. That's me. But I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised you did this. You could probably make something funny out of 6'7", but that wasn't it. Chili Roll probably saw that. Like, hey girl, come here, watch your game back. What the Let's watch one video. I love this so much. Heidi Klum understands Halloween. 1 year she goes as E.T. 1 year she goes as Shrek's wife. 1 year she goes as the old lady. This year she went as Medusa, like a gross, ugly, green Medusa with moving snakes. I love this. Halloween is supposed to be fun and spooky. What is women's concept of Halloween? They always go as like something sexy. Women, you're attractive every day. Every single day, women are beautiful. Halloween, dude, I'm not even curating any of this. Everything's about women. Yeah, it's a problem with something happened. Yeah. I don't know what it was. He's mad at women. Also, I don't understand the word he used because of the. Yeah, when he thinks about women, this is the piece. That's all I do. I'm fucking kidding you. I said put on jelly roll. Every time I go with a woman, she asked me what book I read last night. He's like, yeah, he's mad at women. I also, just to go back for a second to the thing he said about the way he looks, like, that didn't cross my mind ever. Like, I was never like, oh, Jeff Dahmer's so fucking hot. Like, it made me mad that he does stand up. I absolutely have had that thought about other people. propaganda scared people.
It's true. Yeah, she does. I think she does that, right? That's what she does.
The only funny thing is like little kids dressing like Donald Trump, saying like Donald Trump quotes. That's been hilarious. But aside from that, dude, being a ghost or fucking serial killer or something like this,
I was an astronaut.
that's terrifying.
I think I have the same costume that Rogan had in the clip, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
I just realized that I didn't get it on purpose.
Let's see what else he has to say here.
It's supposed to be gross. I don't understand all these chicks that are like always going, it's like, I'm a witch with my boobs out. You're like, that's just a hot chick wearing a pointy hat. Your boyfriend's got an eyeball hanging out and blood gushing everywhere. He understands Halloween. What is women's concept of Halloween? Ooh, cleavage.
I love hot chicks.
Yeah, what's wrong with a woman looking good last night?
Yeah.
I'm not following now.
This is what the women like to call mansplaining. He's telling women how to dance. Again, Jeff?
Jeff's version of mansplaining. Even dumber.
Yeah, Jeff's planning.
Jeff's planning. You think mansplaining's bad, ladies? Wait till you get Jeff's planning.
Okay.
Hair extensions. This is the time of year to be a spooky thing. You don't
Fuck, I sound like Jeff Dye.
You?
I just went. Literally just said that.
Oh, I thought you were doing that.
No, I literally just said
I mean, you can be spooky. It's up to you.
I quit comedy.
Whether you want to be spooky or hot is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with either one.
I disagree with that. Whatever Jeff Dye says.
need to dress hot on Halloween. I love this.
Okay, so that's it.
What are you doing? You love Heidi Klum's costumes.
Okay, whatever, dude. Alrighty, let's get to the most recent updates that you have filled me in on. You sent it to me, right?
What do you mean?
Go ahead and tell people what you did. Look at the camera, though. Don't look at the screen.
What I did?
We don't put the bullet right now.
I mean, I just. Oh,
Are you, like, here right now, dude?
Alright, yeah, this is actually important. Sorry, I'm sort of here, I'm sort of not here. Anyways, like, Jeff Dye started a GoFundMe, and because of, should I just read off what I wrote?
Oh, you're talking about it. It was like, so
Because of what happened, well, Jeff Dye had to take down his GoFundMe, because woke, libtards, and the radical left, Antifa, comedians, stuff total left, all of them, they made fun of him, it hurt his feelings. He had to take it out, and he took it down. He refunded everybody, and you know what? That just didn't sit right with me. This is America, dude. I don't care if it's Los Angeles, all right? I don't care if you're in Brentwood. I don't care if you're at the Comedy Store. I don't care where you are. This is fucking the United States of America, all right? And if somebody wants to start a GoFundMe to help them move to Austin, especially when it's someone who's the only thing standing between the both of me and the wall. Basically, what happened was I made a GoFundMe.
okay, there we go.
I made a GoFundMe for Jeff Dye. I put his face into ChatGPT, and I said, make it look like Jeff Dye, but sort of like him, just to be more insulting. So it's not even Jeff Dye in the picture. But I don't think people will be able to tell.
Yeah.
And then, you know what's funny? The caption, help Jeff Dye get to Austin, that was big. That was one of the suggestions from GoFundMe. So there you go. And then you want to, I can read what I wrote if you want. Go for it. I said, hi, my name is Barb Clapperton, but I'm unimportant. What is important is raising money for one of the most important anti-woke voices in all of stand-up comedy, the last line of defense before the woke meets the law. This titan of laughter, Jeffrey Dye, was raising money at here to move to the Mecca of comedy, Austin, Texas. But woke libtards with purple hair and nose rings bullied him to the point of taking down this GoFundMe. The tears stopped flowing today, Jeff.
It's libtards.
I mean, you want to tell Picasso that he should pay with a different brush? Get in line. There's a lot of people have comments. I don't read it. Today we fight back. Give Jeff the money he needs to get out of this godforsaken double-masked triple-vex hellhole, all the way to the mothership. Please donate ASAP. Jeff can't take another day of dating in LA or waiting in line behind people wearing for another millisecond. I covered it all. But is he aware of the Erewhon crisis happening in? Oh, he doesn't even know. That's going to be a harsh awakening. So yeah, this is my GoFundMe. It doesn't look like anyone is doing it. We gotta get out there. We need money for Jeff to get to Austin. He needs to be in the mothership where he belongs. Welcome there. It's definitely a place where he belongs for sure. Nice. Well, hell yeah, dude. That was, I mean, what a week, huh? So many other things I wanted to talk about on here. Really? But no, not really. I might just go back to memes. Oh, sure, memes? Yeah, he has all that. Oh, those are actual memes. These are memes, but oh no. It's raining hard up there, huh? Yeah, man, it's the fucking rain that makes it so hard in Los Angeles, all over fucking dreary. So everyone is so serious about guns. I like to have a good time. So you click on, what about his Twitter? Are there any memes in there? They're all hidden videos. These are all memes, but they're also good. I don't even know. If we want, we can watch some of his stand-up. Let's see here. I think we're going to be on the wrong side of history on this whole Karen thing. Let's see here. Maybe we should hear these Karens out. I think we're going to be on the wrong side of history on this whole Karen thing. The internet's so hard on them. It'll be like a video of just like a Karen complaining about something. You read the comments, like, kill this fucking bitch. Like, alright, why are we so hard on the Karens? It makes no sense, because my favorite thing about young people, as much as they shit on them, my favorite thing about them is how good they are about, like, trying to defend a thing. They're very good about being like, well, have you ever thought about this? And technically this and like, they're so sweet. You see, like, a video of, like, some teenagers robbing a Lululemon, right? And you think, well, surely this is bad. Nope. You read the comments, all the comments are like, well, the bigger question is systematically, like, they're probably going to eat those yoga shorts, and really, right, they give all these things to defend it, which is nice, and then there'll be like a Karen recording them, like, they shouldn't do that, they should have to pay for all, and all the comments like, shut the fuck up, Karen! You should fucking die, Karen, you fucking bitch, go record them! I want her hairless and homeless and fired from JCPenney's. Put her address on here. We gotta find Karen. This is a little bit lemon or JCPenney. Yeah, well, he said Lululemon at first, but now they're gonna fire a JCPenney employee. I guess she was at the Lululemon, but she works at JCPenney. He's done research. He knows that females. He knows a lot about women. First of all, yeah, but he knows that women that work at JCPenney typically shop at Lululemon more than other. And guess what, dude? JCPenney's the fun one. Yeah, that's probably it. It's more than JCPenney sounds fun. You're right. You're a comedian genius. I just watched the Eddie Murphy documentary. Oh, dude, I want to see it. Yeah. But so, I think that's funny, the idea that somebody's off their shift at JCPenney. It's like, never fucking, like, never. No days off. Yeah, I feel, look, even though I'm at JCPenney, Lululemon, I'm going to help out. Do what's right. When you film something like Lululemon Thief, I got him. Why are we being so hard on Karens? Also, women will all eventually become a Karen, so just take it easy. Do you know that that's what a Karen is? My mom's a Karen. Most of your moms are probably Karens. They're nice ladies who were once, the whole world was at their feet. Everywhere they went, people were trying to fuck them and buy them stuff and letting them cut lines and asking them to dance and fuck, flying them places, right? And then after, 60 years, all of Earth just treats them like they're invisible now. And poor Karen's going, nobody's trying to fuck me anymore. Maybe I'll take this out with a fast food employee later. I'm not saying Karens are right. I'm just saying take it easy on them. Maybe let's hear them out. Maybe they should open another register. Maybe these fabric prices are outrageous. I've never seen these boys in this neighborhood either. Good look out, Karen. I think we're gonna be. He hates all women too. Yeah, it's just like I just got one there. He loves penis. like women. Yeah. He hates it. All day for me, he does the restaurant order. What age of woman does he like? Can I get a human no vagina? It's disgusting. Just dick. Extra dick, please. What kind of human is what? What kind? What age woman is he? Is like a Jeff tie, like not. Oh, come on. You can call 16 stuff. I mean, yeah, I shouldn't ask that yet. I'm pretty sure it's you. Oh. What do you think about totally with your prediction? I think it was, I don't know, I think I had nothing to say, so I just threw out the thing that was on my mind. Well, I think he's into chicks like Steph Toller. Maybe, and then because of that, he's really, the Steph Toller was the heel turn. Yeah. He was mad. He was like a secret crush on Steph Toller, and then she just randomly was like, I fuck trash. I wouldn't fuck you, loser. And he was like, every day from then on, he just thinks about how women suck. That would be kind. That would hurt. Honestly, a little bit. If you just posted something and then Steph Toller saw it and wrote on your wall, "Listen, I fuck some open like I'm fucking like trash, like gutter, like no job." Fucking. Meanwhile, Jim Dye's like infatuated with her and thinks she's a virgin, and she's like fucking random open like. There you go, man. I thought Seth was like she just told me out of nowhere she was fuck me. And then I'm like, look at her and the other stuff. Now I hate women, I guess. All the young, middle, doesn't matter. All of them are gone now. I forget what I was thinking during that clip of the fucking Karen shit. It's very dumb. Like all this stand-up. He was saying that we need to be nicer to the Karens because of people stealing. All this stuff is like fucking Fox News or random zeitgeist topics that he has no real opinion on. And he's doing the fucking the Callan thing. We're fighting black dudes, and then bam. Like you gotta dance. Maybe Callan, his energy is some sort of ghost demon that haunts people. It floats around from comedian to comedian. You're doing normal stand-up, and it's like, I stand up on my pants. Like, yeah. Men and women aren't equal. That sounds good. And you're like, okay, let's see. I'll be honest, man. When men and women aren't equal, I'm sorry if that hurts your little stupid ears. We're not equal. Because equal means the word the same. We're not the same. In fact, that's my favorite thing about a woman. It's that she's not a dude. Quit pretending we're the same. I don't walk around, I can have a baby if they let me. I can't. We're trying to make it. We're equal. We're equal. I'm laughing because I'm thinking of Jim Dye. He realized that not like a long time ago, like recently. He was like, I can't have a baby. He got mad about it. He's so dumb. He's like, I can't have a baby. Women in America are different. We just found this out. Damn, dude. It makes me so fucking mad. That's what they do. Well, yeah, there's a whole different America getting way dumber. This kills me. Yeah, I really hope SNL has you as a host in the near future, Jeff. 24 likes, dude. Because he's saying that men and women are different. This is so old, dude. This is the beginning of stand-up. You didn't see the what's it called? The username of the jelly roll. Just jelly roll. He probably doesn't have a computer. Even though he's rich, I don't imagine him like on a MacBook. Can you imagine if you saw Jelly Roll like doing his editing, like Adobe, like some video, he has sunglasses and headphones, and he's like, hey, I'm a good dad, and I'm gonna crash. I don't even know the thing going up to crash release. can't comment on his phone. He doesn't have a computer.
You think he's typing? He's definitely doing diction into the
From Siri. His Siri is called Mama. 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 What can I do for you today, son? That's a southern accent. Mama. Type in here a YouTube video 30 seconds long that has teach me how to edit or type in a comment on Jim Dye's video about how women and men are different and about how I want to go with it here. You got it? And it's like the mama thinking stuff. No, I want Jim Dye to die. I want Jim Dye to hold your hand in. Actually, it's right there. Can you be with DoorDash? He thinks DoorDash is a thing you call. Hello, DoorDash, is your Jelly Roll calling again? I need a pizza delivery to my house. I'm thinking with this. Maybe what you want to be the shop. She just takes his order and goes and gets it, and he thinks that's DoorDash. His wife gets him all the food. My girl DoorDash gets a pizza to me. DoorDash is a euphemism. She went out and got me the food DoorDash man. That make her go weird. I tell her, I show her the door is and she dash. My favorite comedian, you miss. You did break it. I like the guy that owns your with Papa John. He make me hungry when I see his face. Oh my God. I know what you did there. Dude, there's going to be a video of Jelly Roll all mad on TikTok going like, everybody coming after Jim Dye. What do you want to put in me right away? I don't know why I'm doing you to come to me. You need to get big with Jim Dye. Jim Dye has abuse problem. He might go back alcohol. And when he come at me, I cry. I ain't been sure for 19 years. Jeff Dye is gonna. I can't wait till Brendan Schaub defends Jeff Dye.
Oh, you're right.
One of them's gonna kill us. Maybe just me. I'm okay if it's just me. I want you to go on. I'm fine. I'll fight them both. I have violence in my DNA and shingles. So if you want to come and see me, welcome to shingles. And I was vaccinated, so probably cause.
Well, Jeff, or what's his name? Jelly Roll's the one that actually put you in the video.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Jelly Roll put up my tweet. I'll keep Jelly Roll's ass.
I'll make the shit out of it. Are you positive?
Yeah.
There was something. What's up with Jelly Roll? Like, somebody said something saying that he probably needs to get a facelift because he lost so much weight.
Well, good. I mean, I'm happy for him. Listen, I like that he lost weight. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is he can't beat me in a fight.
Right.
I mean,
that's such a good picture of him, dude. I love pictures like this. I wish that was me with the grill.
Imagine your mama roll though. You see this?
Yeah.
Where's my pizza roll? What does it say on his head? Something man.
Certified man, probably, or something.
No wonder.
Let's see what this article is all about. Jelly Roll shaves off his beard for the first time in a decade. Wow. No picture of it.
It's like swallowers. I mean, that's still a beard, though.
Yeah. Let's see if we can go to Jelly Roll's Instagram really quick.
Keep going on Jelly Roll straight flex. And I'm following y'all sweat. Happy birthday, man. My daughter thinks that my girl DoorDash for me on my Instagram. That girl's Instagram pulled up.
Who's the real Jelly Roll?
Oh, it's a guy doing it. Jelly Roll.
No, your lab is not that far off.
This could be me if I keep eating coffee cake.
Yeah. Who's the real Jelly Roll?
Who's the real Jelly Roll?
You can barely catch his laugh, Jelly Roll's laugh, but it's close to what you're doing.
Oh, that's like that guy who said the fucking Australian fighters.
Oh, shit.
No fucking way. Ooh, it's like a show. Yeah. I don't see the Black belts like around 8, stars like Jelly Roll. We don't know what it's like. Maybe once we reach the heights, we'll know. It's like, that's the last thing you do. It's like, once you're drinking out of the shoe, that makes you fun. It was all the haters for wants to be better than you.
She's also been married for about 11 years. Married, now husband, millionaire Glenn. After Jeff was intervening, two of them worked as probation officers and they were 100% comfortable with him being around their children. All three of them were of age. There's a lot more to that relationship now, because at the time of recording this post, it's still affiliated with Outside Eye Hospital and alive with like 0.0000001% of influence by not being able to go in the hospital or a millionaire account. Because what's the point of that?
Yeah, I'm glad. He's done well. Wow. Well, let's see. Most weeks moves.
First time ever eating Australian Wagyu, the champ cooked it for me himself. Fucking crazy.
I'm laughing at the song, but I'm also laughing at it calling food sexy. Now you see why you're so big. Yeah, I could see myself doing that. If it's like a really good coffee cake. Yeah, if I'm making a coffee cake for you, you're not gonna say sexy. Probably not, but I mean in a fucking down bad way for a coffee cake. Is that a Volkanovski? Yeah. Okay. He's busted in the back. Hi, Jelly Roll, Mr. Jelly Roll. I don't follow you, but my friend did. My friend's name is McKenna, and unfortunately, she lost her battle to addiction. McKenna absolutely loved you and your music. She got clean several times and went to a few of your concerts. She even owned a tattoo gun and tattooed the Lost Cause on her face the day before she died. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. She is leaving behind a little girl named Phoebe. It gets worse. Paisley. McKenna and with that. Can I be honest with you? I really don't. I was completely confused. Do you think you read that or not? Maybe. I'm sure it's a lot of that. Not a chance with this one. Speaking for the lecture with us. Watch it, and I know it makes you terrible, but look at this thing right here. You put the whack on the right spot. You see Alec Volkanovski has like this like cast on his hand, and then here, what happened? And I don't want to talk about it. And he's like, just can I see that? And there's a big bite mark. Big bit in his hand. Just don't pull meat around, cook meat around jelly roll. Hey, mama routine. I beat my mama. Let's see if we have any voicemails today, dude. Jeff Dye, we're with you, dude. I started GoFundMe. I hope it appears that no one has donated or looked at it. But listen, only time will tell. We might be able to I might be able to help make it to Austin. And if I can help even a little bit, I'll be worth it. Yeah, dude, Jeff Dye, I hope you move out of California because you want to, not because we're forced to. Because I don't know what the streets are going to be like with one less horse around. I never, well, that's kind of what I do. I never know whether it's going to be funny. I tend to like hashtag GOP laughs. I think that's kind of funny. Oh, for the hashtag would scare me. Yeah, for the GoFundMe? Yeah, for the GoFundMe. I was trying to get some things in. But yeah, let me know. Right in the comments is the Jeff Dye GoFundMe funny. Let us know. Blockbuster. It was the worst idea I've ever had. Yeah, that too. Well, we do have two voicemails. One looks like it's from a landscaping company. Oh, but maybe they don't want us to know that. But yeah, it did pop up on my thing as a landscaping company. Okay. Let's see here real quick. If you want to leave a voicemail, you can call us at our phone number. Call 775-557-8667. That's 775-557-TMOS. And keep in mind that leaving us voicemails keeps Cooney alive for one more day. So shout out to the people that do leave them listening. Hey, Cooney. Hey. Goodbye, Robbie. I called you on the I love that guy's sexy. It sounds like he's a Game of Thrones. Game of Game. I have shingles on my brain, dude. It's all good to be redacted. I don't go though. You might not remember me from the guy who had meningitis and encephalitis and shingles. No, I remember you. I'm sure I would forget that. No, as soon as you said that, I remembered. But you know what? Great fan. Great guy. Never met him. I will say the guy that's been leaving his voicemails 3 weeks in a row did not leave one today. So we will be looking for you. Let's see this one. Hopefully it's not redacted. Thank you. Thank you for the voicemail. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I'm sure we will watch it on live, right? I'm sure we'll watch some clips. Honestly, I watched the whole thing with Bud Easy. He'll probably clip this. Let's be disrespectful again. Who else was there? I forget. There was like 5 or 6 of us watching it live. That's cool. And it was honestly so fucking boring. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. The clips maybe make it better because short versions of it. There's a couple clips on Chang's that I saw already that are pretty good. Yeah, nice. Good. I can only imagine. I've not seen a single episode of Story Wars, so I don't know what it's like. Yeah. But it seems like a cool show. It's just the Brendan Schaub. Oh my god, it was just like a black energy of like he doesn't want to talk about anything type shit. Oh, that's so lame. It's kind of funny. He would do that. Nah, it's cool, bro. He was just promoting his podcast, and everyone else is like, catch me on tour, and then it was the Brendan Schaub like, fire the kid, good job, sure shot, yeah. Back up below. And then with Story Wars, don't they do a thing you have to guess who it is or something? Yeah. So he goes, his thing is like, he found a great thing that makes it so that you can drink it when you're drunk and it makes you not drunk. Sure shot. Or he just gives us things he's plugging. Gets stories out of it. That's way funnier. You know, like this story's like, this guy got broken up with senior year of high school, so he came into the girl's house and like broke in or whatever, and then shot himself up the brain. They're like, what? He's like, dude, I'm a marketer, magic man. I always sell you. And they're like, yeah, that's what I mean. But you've already done that joke. I mean, it's insufferable with his story. Guess what his story was? What? That he got kicked out of a fucking baseball game. Baseball. Oh yeah, that sucks. Like obviously, those are Jamar Chase. Kicked out of a baseball game. Yeah. All right, well, yeah, right.
And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll leave anything. All I have to do is know you be the place. And I'll be unfaithful. If the last one, baby, just say yes.
think about her as a stand-up comedian, somebody described her as on her Patreon as a friendly, tipsy flight attendant doing stand-up or whatever. But that's what they think. So if you want to know what we think, join the Patreon.
If you want to join the conversation, join the Patreon.
Yeah. Otherwise, we don't care.
We're very lowbrow publicly, but behind the scenes, we're very, very highbrow.
Oh, that's very true. Especially this last episode.
Yeah.
We really historically do. But I sound like hell. How are you doing?
If you really want to know how I'm doing, I gotta do a spoiler-free, or what is it called? I'd say spoiler alert.
Oh, fuck, what is it?
Yeah, I'm fucking boner. Just kidding. I saw Begonia.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I thought it was epic, dude. You know what I mean?
Nice, okay.
It's not the best movie to know the ending to. You know, like when you're watching a movie and you're like, oh, I don't know what happened. You know, because it's kind of like, and from the get-go, I was like,
Really? You knew right away? Wow, okay. That's pretty good. That's kind of like you saw it.
yeah. But it's also concerning to people that you go to the movies with, because you're just whispering like, you know? And then they're over here like, thinking it's a funny joke, but honestly, the ending was not a surprise.
Did you like that she was an alien?
Yeah. It's the truth.
It's like it's a documentary too. Everything in it was so real.
Let's just say you're lucky you don't have a neurodivergent cousin. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Just you and I mean, we don't want to do too many spoilers. I
went for the biggest
point. You already, yeah. So then, yeah, if you had a neurodivergent cousin, you would obviously sterilize them. That's what you're saying.
For sure. You don't think I'm not chemically castrated, Daddy?
Yeah. You're like, I'm just so tired. It's like all I think about are chicks. I chemically castrate myself. Wow. DoorDash. Yes. Man, that was brutal. That scene actually was pretty horrific. Yeah, have you seen any of that guy's other movies?
What makes you?
The Favorite, the Sacred, something like the killing of the sacred deer, dog tooth. A lot of his movies have to do, well, they're similar, but dog tooth is very similar to Begonia in a way. Because, I won't use spoilers, but there's like a sort of kidnapped, in a way, thing going on. You definitely check out dog tooth, but that one's just something. Oh, it's you gotta really fuck it.
I like to get your dog one. Right when you're and don't be one of these 1-star, 10-star freaks, all right?
I guess, I don't know, 8 or 9.
I'll give it 10 stars.
I don't think it's a 10.
No, me neither. I think it's like a 7.
7? Yeah, I mean, it's really, I think it's enjoyable. That dude is really good at like making you want to watch a movie. Mama roll.
This year going to the movie. John Terry's name? Terry.
John, oh yeah, dude. Go down to your good family. You got the Bad Street movies.
Go on down to Beatrice's.
I still don't. But yeah, no, everybody in it is good. I love that guy, Jesse Plemons, dude. He kills it every time. He's great.
Yeah, I think it's pretty nuts, dude. Pretty good movie. I give it 7 stars.
You think that there's any kind of possibility that they're aliens controlling stuff here?
No, dude. I'm more of the we're alone type.
Okay.
You know, these freaks online say we're not alone.
Sure.
We're alone.
You know, it's a lonely planet, right? Just us.
A lonely galaxy, dude. A lonely universe. All right. You're stuck on the planet, dude. You know, there's nothing out there, dude. Nothing that wants to mess around with us. Because we're more unique that way, dude. We are the aliens at that point. You know? That's
That's fine. Yeah, I never really thought about us being aliens to someone else because we're stuck here. We don't really go. We go to the moon. We're thinking about going to Mars. The other planets in our solar system or beyond do not wake up at 4:34. I want an alien to be shot. How long does it take Sean to mention his son's baseball team? Not long. Not long. Not long at all. How long does it take him to try and sell like rain to an alien?
Look who the fuck it is.
I bet you.
Everybody stop what the fuck you're doing. Zoot's in the house. How you living, pimp? You met James McCann.
Yeah, no, I'm not lying this time. I actually did.
Is he cool as fuck?
He was like kind of drunk.
All right, so how much does he like me? Is he my biggest fan?
I didn't get to speak to him, like properly because he was about to go on.
What did you say to him? I'll suck your dick right now.
No, he actually like, he's like, "Are you a comic?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, I am." And then he was just like, then he said, "What are you doing standing around? You should have talked to me earlier. I would have let you on stage." He said, are you Amos Gill's cousin?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's my step cousin, kind of. They're not married, but my step said my his dad fucks my auntie," and he just started laughing, and he just spoke on the drink, and then he said like, "Yeah, that's my interaction with James McCann."
Dude, you did it.
He kind of didn't want to be there.
Okay, baby, and you would have never known who this motherfucker was, but for this pimp. You know that, right?
Oh, would have.
No, you wouldn't have. You wouldn't have known who he was. I'm the one who said, "Hey, do you like James McCann?" And you're like, "Who the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "He's been on Joe Rogan and killed Tony." You're like, "Who the fuck is that?" I'm like, "He's Australian." You're like, "From where is he?" And I'm like, "Adelaide." And you're like, "I've never heard of him." And then you're like, "Oh, but what? I met him back in the day. He did fucking blah blah blah." I'm like, "Dude, you didn't fucking meet him. You didn't even know who the fuck he was." And now you really have met him.
Now I'm 3 handshakes away from Epstein.
All right. I mean,
Do you hear what I said?
yeah, I don't know if that's how I would view my life, but okay.
I'm 2 handshakes away from Trump and 3 handshakes away from Epstein.
Okay. So, did he do well?
Yeah, but I have to live under that.
Dude, you fucking met him?
Yeah, briefly.
I know, but he knows who you are now.
He was very like he did not want to be there. He was not prepared at all, and then he still manages to like put up a good show.
Dude, I can't believe you met him. You wouldn't have known who this motherfucker is, but for me, and I introduced you to him basically.
He's very talented in the sense that like he was just doing like so much like crowd work improv. Like his set was just like it was just like oh like it was it's something else.
All right, so
it was like he wasn't like watching him live is like he's not like no it was like this person just has something. Like he was very awkward off stage like off the stage he was very awkward.
he was very awkward. Okay.
Like he probably was nervous, but he felt like this this was his second show of the night, so he kind of just felt like he didn't want to be there.
Right? You've said that like 8 times. I get that. I get he did not want to be there. That's cool though. So Zoot, you met him. You met your fucking hero.
He knows who I am now.
Yeah, he does. Get him in the Discord
He
call.
probably thought,
Get him in the Discord call, dog. Zoot, are you are you just fucking jazzed?
yeah. This
Dude.
is a big deal.
Dude, that's
Maybe
a
his next show he does.
dog.
Later
He's
on
the
the
biggest
other
comedian in the history of your country.
He might be the biggest comedian in Australia right now.
Oh, for sure, dog.
In Adelaide, definitely.
No, dog. This motherfucker is giant. Zoot, are you happy?
Yeah.
Have you ever been happy in your entire fucking life?
Yeah.
Dog, that's big time, dog. Dude, you're giant. You're like becoming a real fucking comic. When I met you, you weren't any of that shit. You weren't even a fucking anything. And now you're like becoming a real fucking comic.
I'm 2 handshakes away from Joe Rogan.
Aren't you one handshake away from Joe Rogan?
Oh, yeah.
Dog, you're one handshake away from Joe Rogan.
How many handshakes away from Joe Rogan here?
I think one.
Who did you shake hands with on Joe Rogan?
He hasn't been on Joe Rogan, but he's a big time media like personality. He's Mr. ESPN, Stephen A. Smith. Not only did I shake hands with him, I had lunch with him.
Is it on camera that they shook hands?
Is it on camera that they shook hands? No, not to my knowledge. I mean,
yeah,
maybe. I'll look it up. They might.
I might get that from Jim these days in LA.
Do you think so?
I think he's living here. Do you think he will stay in Adelaide, or do you think he'll move?
He'll definitely move. There's nothing to fucking do in Adelaide.
Are you sure?
I mean, it's not even the third biggest fucking city in Australia, which there's nothing to do in Australia. If he wants to just be an Australian comic, then that's fine. But he doesn't. He's already shown that he can be very popular to a global audience. So I think he'll be Mr. Australia comedy. And what he'll do is he will tour the United States, tour perhaps Oceania, Asia, Europe, maybe South Africa or something. And then he might make his home base Adelaide because that's home. But do I think he'll just stay in Adelaide? No. You have like 2 comedy clubs. Like he needs something big.
There's more than 2.
Okay, even if you don't have 10. You just got it back? Okay, so you're a married man, right?
Yes, I had to do a hangover in Hawaii
Why do you call it a hangover?
because they.
You're a pilot. You should know
I
it.
don't know.
It's a
I
layover.
know. Lily, I understand. I am not in the right state of mind. I just woke up. My brain is not working currently.
All right, well, let me just say, I don't want you fucking flying any of my planes if I know more about planes than you do.
Fuck, I'll probably turn on the APU in midair. I'll fucking die.
All right, so
Well, or just turn off the APU and stuff.
what's it like to be married?
It's alright.
All right, are you doing anything
I'm
for
happy.
Are you doing anything for your honeymoon?
We're planning on. We're not gonna go far from home because I've already spent a shit ton of money, like going to Japan, and I had to book another flight from Hawaii to San Francisco, and then I had to drive to Sacramento.
Okay.
So my Wi-Fi, my power went out at my house. We have power outage.
All right, well, shit happens. That's why you said you need that $100,000 generator.
Yeah, we're planning on buying it soon when I move into the property.
All right, when is
The
that?
package. My wife says we're gonna move in maybe like maybe a month.
Okay.
We're gonna finish packing and get back to our honeymoon. Because we're just gonna live in this. We're just gonna chill in this apartment. But we're planning on either going to Disneyland or we're planning on going to Europe. I don't know if money is gonna be like that much.
Yeah, Doug, I feel you. All right, well,
But how I have so much money is my wife's a fucking surgeon. So
Doug, I don't understand any of your fucking stories.
I don't. Like, fucking, I was going to be a surgeon. I was gonna be a lot of things. I was gonna be a mechanic. I was gonna be a surgeon, and I just gave up. I need to stop giving up in life.
Doug, you don't even have a college degree.
I know. I was going to go to college. I was gonna go to college for being a mechanic, and then someday I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah, how old you was?
Hmm?
How old you was?
19.
Dude, you
How
asked.
the fuck did you what?
Well, she's in training. My bad.
You're lying. Then how does she have money?
Let me open timer.
How does she have money? She'd be in debt. Your story makes no sense.
She doesn't tell me anything. Why is my keyboard down?
Rabbi,
I hear you, dude. I Okay, so let's get something straight, Levi. You can't say that you're a pilot if you're not a pilot. You can't say you work for American Airlines if you don't work for American Airlines.
Oh, there we go.
You
Okay.
you can't say that your wife is a surgeon if she's doesn't even have a college degree. I mean, you just look foolish, and it makes you look like a huge liar.
it makes him look like a child.
I am familiar.
Rabbi, how do you know this guy's actually 19?
He came in and like
Sorry?
he had a good explanation, and I understand. I don't fucking check IDs at the door. It says if you're 18, you can be here.
Oh, I don't really buy it.
How do I know you're 18, Zoot?
I don't know if
Uh,
MasterCard.
Have we had an intellectual conversation that a child would, like someone under the age of 18 could not have?
I think most of our conversations Zoot, are of that type.
I just got.
Some of your conversations are kind of. Hi.
How many venues have I told you I've been to that are 18
boss.
Dog, he says he flies a plane. Come on, man. Like that. I think you have to be how old? I don't know, think 16 to.
It's 16 to be a private pilot. I'm pretty private pilot. But you can be 14 to start your training on ground, like learn your ground information, and then I'm pretty sure you can be 15 for your instrument license.
How many hours? How many hours do you? How many hours do
You
you?
have to have.
How many hours?
I have around maybe. Pretty sure I have 40,000 or at least 30 because you have to have a certain amount of hours as a trainee student, whatever you want to call it, flying an itty bitty Cessna to even get your fucking private license. I don't remember the amount of flight hours. I would have to do my research again. But and then you have to have a certain amount of flight hours to get into an airline. Some airlines are different than others.
Yeah. Why did you say you work for American Airlines though?
Because I'm stupid sometimes. I don't think straight. That day I wasn't thinking straight. I'm a fly for American Airlines. I don't work for them. I'm a fly.
Wait, how many hours did you say that you had?
I have around 40,000. I don't think I have enough to even fly yet.
You do realize that 40,000 hours is nearly 5 years of doing this in Jewel for.
It is 40,000 fucking hours.
That means you would have been spending every single hour, waking hour. Wait, you would be spending every single waking hour to get there. Pretty much every single waking hour for the last 5 years to get there.
Levi, you're full of shit. Like former U.S. Air Force pilots from World War II don't have that many.
Okay, so private pilot's license, PPL, requires 40 to 70,000 hours of flight time, which typically takes 3 to 6 months. Commercial and CPL requires 250 hours of flight time.
Stop. You're not making sense. 40,000 hours is far more than 3 to 6 months. Dude, you would know this if you're a pilot.
Well, the FAA is the FAA, Daddy.
What's your date of birth? Go. Okay. I mean, you've got a lot of questions when like there are only 100 living pilots that have 40,000 hours.
So then this looks like just a line.
No, not this website. You would know. You would know from your own experience. Dog, I've been living in a plane for the last 6 years. And you wouldn't call it a hangover. You would call it a layover. You recognize that you sound like you don't know what you're talking about.
Rabbi, did you know that I've lived 260,000 hours?
How many of those in a plane?
Probably about 12 hours in a plane. Maybe 12 to 14.
All right, there you go, big dog.
No, I'd probably just have 24 hours in the plane. My trips and all that.
Okay, so back to Levi. Levi, you've got to understand, if you're going to say that you're a pilot and you don't know anything about being a pilot except websites, then we're not going to take you seriously. If you say your wife's a surgeon and she hasn't even graduated from undergraduate yet, we're just going to think you're full of shit. You get that, right? All right, so I'm going to give you another chance, okay? You're going to be honest with us. If you're not a pilot, that's fine. If you want to be a pilot, that's fine. If your wife wants to be a surgeon. That's absolutely fine. Is she in school? Is your wife in school?
My wife is in school, and let me be completely fucking honest. I'm a lying sack of shit. I work at fucking McDonald's.
All right. Did you really get married yesterday? Okay, so you work at McDonald's. So why are you talking about being a pilot?
It's just a big dream of mine. My fucking grandpa was a pilot. My stepdad was a pilot, and it's just like in my fucking family. Most of my parents, most of my fucking family growing up are aviation geeks. It's just I don't have the knowledge. I have sort of kind of knowledge to be a pilot, but honestly, in my mind, it's just too late. You know, you should just give up. It's too late. It's gonna put me 90,000 US dollars in debt to even go to fucking ground school or whatever you call it.
You said yesterday that you had money.
Jeez, they're not gonna fucking do that.
What did you say, Levi?
I was just asking you not to fucking interact with me because I'm getting overstimulated.
My man, you got to be honest. I got to be honest with you. You have to be nice to the people in here, and you just told too many lies. Okay. I just can't believe anything that you're saying. So for those reasons, you got to go. Okay.
Feel my life.
Yep. Take care. There you go, Zoo. You're so funny. You're like 40,000 hours. That would mean that you spent the last 5 years of your life in a plane.
That's a long time to spend in the plane.
I'm in agreement with you. And man, I don't I don't think that um we just a lot. You raised a really good point. Um just a moment, I'm banning him. Um uh it's a really long time to be in a plane. Yeah. There were a lot of questions. I mean, he just joined like 20, I don't know, less than 48 hours ago. Um but he came in and he was like, I'm having to fly to Japan tomorrow. Like, okay, that's fine. But like, if you're flying to Japan, he's like, I'm gonna arrive at the, um, I'm gonna arrive at the airport like 1 hour before my flight. Like, dog, that's like for an international flight, they recommend like 3 to 4 hours. And he's like, yeah, maybe I'll get there like 5 hours earlier. Like, how'd you go from 1 hour to 5 hours? Okay, fine. I don't know, but you raised excellent points, dude. 5 years in the air. Your wife's a surgeon. She's 19. Way to sniff them out.
So the hedgehog 4 is coming out.
Are you excited for it?
Yeah, I haven't even seen the last one, the hedgehog.
Okay.
I tried to give James McCann a Sonic the Hedgehog Happy Meal puzzle. He didn't want it.
Okay. I wouldn't either. I would be like, don't give me that shit. I don't want it. Why did you try to give it to him?
So,
Why did you try to give it to him?
I don't fucking want it.
All right, that's cool. So did he know your cousin?
Yeah.
That's baller. Are you
We
glad
have
that
a podcast together.
Are you glad that he did not invite you to do stand up?
It was being filmed.
Yeah. So are you glad that he didn't invite you to do stand up?
Yeah.
Dude, now that you say that person, I don't know. They There's another thing they said which like stood out in my head, which was all right. So he said he was from like Sacramento, and somebody else was in here. I forget who, but we were talking
So
about.
I did.
Go ahead, Zoo.
I'm not the one lying. No. The amount of times I lied about meeting Jan McCann, I actually did.
Oh, I know you did, big dog. I'm proud of
There's
you.
a good, there's a good chance many years ago that we might have been in the same room together.
Dude, that's fine. I'm not stupid. I know you didn't meet him, and that's cool. You met him now, and that's super cool. But this person, whatever fucking Levi, came in and was like, somebody else was in here, and I was asking him about the Super Bowl, and, and, and Levi was like,
Rabbi, I couldn't tell you anything about it. I didn't get to tell him that to you because like he was like going to perform, but like the interaction was very like very awkward.
"Dude, that's absolutely fine. You didn't have to. But the next time you see him, you should be like, we're from the same place, but I didn't know who you were until my friend who live streams his life on YouTube told me about you, and then you'll be like, yeah. So he's a big fan of yours. He's seen you on Joe Rogan. He's seen you on Kill Tony multiple times. He's seen you on Joe Rogan multiple times, and he's watches your stand up. And he made me aware of you, and I can't believe I didn't know who you were. But I'm really glad that he made me aware of you because I'm a big fan now. And you lived with my cousin, which shows it's a small world.
He's very he's very awkward first.
All right. I mean, he was doing a lot too. You're pretty awkward in person too. You know that too, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
this was like the most awkward interaction I've had with anyone, but it was weird.
You tried to give him a Sonic the Hedgehog puzzle. I mean, he's gonna think you're weird. I would think you're weird. If I met you in real life, I would. I don't think we would be friends. Not because I don't like you, but you would say something that made me feel awkward, and I would just leave you. And uh, I think most people would do that. But the fact that I've gotten to know you, I mean, probably shows that I should give people more options or opportunities. And I think that we've become good friends. But you would just, if you gave me a Sonic the Hedgehog puzzle, I would say exactly what James McCann said. I don't want that. I'm about to go on stage, so I understand that he felt it was awkward.
This is very awkward. Like, oh shit, like he knew who I was. It was weird.
How did he know who you were?
Remember the guy video I told you to watch of the guy eating the banana?
Yeah,
You said that was not funny and it was the worst video you ever seen.
yeah, I watched that. It wasn't funny.
He told me he told me who he was just like, God, I wish Henry Wilson was here right now. That's what he said.
Why? I don't get that.
He was doing a shot and like James McCann offered me a shot. And like,
Okay. Are you ready to lose?
Henry Wilson is one of the Howard Milton might be like the most well-known person in that. Like,
No, it's James McCann. Zoot, you have an invitation.
like, I don't know like how, but he follows like everyone I'm following on Instagram. It's like, what the fuck?
Dude, I can't believe you met James McCann. And you didn't know who. Zoot, why? Where? Oh, you hit. Good job.
I met James Cannon. What?
I'm proud of you, man. That's great. Oh, that's the move I was
Who
going
did
to.
you meet?
I didn't meet James McCann.
You will one day.
Dude, James McCann is going to suck my dick if I want him to. And I don't want him to, but he's going to be like, I'm going to make that motherfucker's career giant. I talk about him a lot on this stream. Oh, what a shot, Zoot. Zoot, that was fucking brilliant. Zoot, that was
Is there anyone in Australia that can
the biggest people are Margot Robbie.
no comedians?
Oh, comedians? No, there's not. There's that guy. Who do you name? He's like part of. He became an American citizen. Who's that guy?
Aaron Chen?
No. Um. Oh, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Look at this shot. Are you fucking serious? Wow. Um. What is that guy's name? Uh. Who's the biggest comedian in
Jim
Australia?
Jeffrey.
Jim Jeffries. Yeah. That guy. Um. I think James McCann's bigger than Jim Jeffries. How many times has Jim Jeffries been on the biggest podcast in the world?
Joe Rogan?
That's the biggest podcast in the world, dog.
Isn't Kill Tony?
No, Kill Tony's the largest live podcast in the world.
How many subscribers does Joe Rogan have?
Something like 20 million, something like that. Well, on YouTube, on Spotify, I don't know.
Do you think everyone in the world knows who Joe Rogan is?
No.
Well, who do you think the most famous person in the world is living?
Maybe Donald Trump.
You think Trump?
Yeah.
Not Ronaldo or Messi?
No. Americans don't know who that person is. Or who those people are. Like, most Americans don't know who Lionel Messi is. Most Americans don't know who Cristiano Ronaldo is. You would be really shocked to just see like how few Americans know anything about international soccer. Now, oh, what a shot! What a shot! Oh, now,
You think,
like, do I think what?
who's the most Google search person?
I mean, I don't know. But Donald Trump is up there with the most famous person alive right now. Especially because he's really well known in, like, his caricature is really well known in Asia and in Europe and in Latin America, like, and then he's really well known in the United States and has been for 30 years. And
Do you think those Asian countries care about him being on the Epstein file or something?
yeah, I mean, I'm sure that they don't think it's a good thing.
I don't think they. Nah, I don't know.
I mean, most of them don't know about it.
That's because in their culture is different. It's not as like they care about that stuff, but it's like not as like big a deal over in a lot
Zoot,
I figured out Chinese one.
Zoot, I am so proud of you for meeting James McCann. Like, I really am. I give you more shit than anyone in your life. And I tell you this somewhat often, but again, I make fun of you a lot, but I do it in good heartedly, and I don't do it. I don't try to ever make fun of you to the point where I want to hurt you. I just like, could you laugh at yourself too sometimes? And you just sometimes I'll be like, wait, why did you do that? And you're like, I don't even know. I don't even know why I did it. Like, okay, um, and you do some funny stuff, and I have told you in on uh some things that you've done, I've been really proud of you. You fought for yourself with that job with the solar company, and even though it didn't turn out the way you wanted, I'm proud that you didn't just back down, and I'm proud that you stood up to that guy. That was all really cool, and I'm proud of you for certainly just becoming a stand-up comic. Like, I'm proud of you for all the weight loss you went through and getting in really good shape and everything, and the fact that you said that you wanted to be a stand-up comedian, and you weren't that funny when you first started, and you didn't have any material, and you've developed it, and you've made friends, and you got up there and you did it, and then you got okay at it to the point where you were able to get on stage and entertain people, and you dealt with hecklers, and I'm proud of you for that. And you didn't give up when you bombed, and then you did well enough that you were able to do what you said for 6 months. You said, I want to do raw comedy. There's a chance to be on TV for it and everything. And I'm like, okay, let's see if you do it. And then you actually got up and did it, and you were successful to the point where you won as a wild card to be in the finals for your state. And now, on top of that, you met the biggest Australian comedian in the world.
Those witnesses that they're saying allegedly killed Ian Watkins, one of the most disgusting pedophiles.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Profits, and he was found completely and totally dead in a
Dude!
prison in Wales a couple of weeks. They're claiming that it's this dude, and this dude just completely and totally refuses to go to any court dates. He just said, "Fuck it."
Dude, what are you doing?
Dude could have done that would have made me like him more than
No!
I already do. Anybody trying to put money on somebody's books in prison in Wales? What do y'all think?
What in the fuck are you doing?
Watching a video.
Dog, I don't want to hear those kinds of fucking things. I was telling you all the reasons. I was telling you all the reasons why I'm proud of you, and you're watching some creepy ass video.
What a creepy video.
Okay. So anyway, Zoot, and now you've met the biggest comedian in all of Australia. That's baller as fuck, dog.
What's up, biggest?
He is the biggest.
It's not bad. She had a lot of energy on stage.
Dog, I can't believe you met him.
He was pretty normal on stage.
Did he have a mullet?
Kind of. But he looks like he does in the videos.
Yeah, he does. Did he have glasses? He didn't have glasses on,
Yeah, he did.
and he knows who you are.
He's not. He's pretty medium build as well. Like he's not like he's not as like fat as he looks on camera.
Did he talk about Shane Gillis?
He talked about Adelaide more than anything. He just talked about like how many massage parlors there are in Adelaide.
Is that true?
There's 15 massage parlors on Highland Street, and they just keep on up. Like Highland Street's like a nightclub strip, and all these massage parlors just keep popping up, and no one goes in there. No one goes in there. Like, no one knows if they're happy ending or not. But like, if you saw a massage parlor called Swedish and Chinese massage, what would you think was going on there?
Happy endings?
You think so?
Yeah, Doug. If it has the word Chinese in it, at least in the LA, that means happy ending.
Is that true?
Yeah. Um, some of them are offer more than others. Some of them will just jerk you off. Other ones you could straight up have sex with the chicks.
Have you been to one?
Allegedly, I'm the king of those motherfuckers.
Have you been to one of them?
Allegedly, I'm the king of those motherfuckers.
What are they like?
They all kind of differ. Um, there are some that are like, I mean, like, I don't want to describe it. Like, some of them advertise online, like, uh, what they offer. Like, you can basically go and they have like reviews online for what they offer and how hot the chicks are. And you've never scored on this hole. And um, like depending on the place, there's like what's called uh, uh, like a what do they call that lady? Mom, like the Asian lady who, what do they call her? Like a ma, some. It's like an older Asian woman who like runs the place, and um, then they usually have like women from China or just the Far East who will give you a massage. Usually, all the massages are basically like the same price anywhere in LA. They're like usually it's like $30 for a half hour, um, like $60 for an hour, and then um, the legitimate ones, they mamasa or something like that. Mama san. That's what they call it, mama san. And the legitimate ones will usually use the word like family. I've been to legitimate ones, and um, they'll have like the word family or something like that. And then illegitimate ones allegedly will have like uh, just you would go up to go in, and they ask you, how have you been there before? And even if you haven't, you just say yes. Are you gonna fucking go? Um, and then they say, okay, like generally, they'll be like, all right, how long do you want to go? And you'd be like, either 30 minutes or an hour. Uh, and then they um, ask, then like the shadier ones will kind of like whisper, like they'll be like, okay, come on in, and they will have like table and like towels and stuff, and they'll be like, okay, get ready, and then you then they go and get the like oils and shit or whatever, and then you usually derobe. They'll have like a robe, or they don't have a robe, but they have like towels and stuff. And then um, like the more um, shadier ones. I don't want to say shady, but like the ones that like offer full service is what it's called. They'll like whisper in your ear, "What you want?" And you basically like if you know the deal, they'll be like, you could be like full service, and that'll be like, all right, $200, and then like, all right, and um, half service is usually like $150 or $100, which is just a jerk off usually. But then for the full service, they come in with they'll give you the massage still, and then you can like play with them, and um, then if you want, allegedly you just fuck them, and then usually it doesn't last the whole hour, but then you there's no there's no like kissing or anything like that. It's literally just sticking your dick in a chick, and then that's basically the deal. And uh, you don't have to tip extra after that, so the whole deal usually costs like $250, $260, something like that. Sometimes you can tip afterward, but um, and then they're like illegal, obviously, and so a lot of times there'll be stings on these places where like they'll have police like parked outside, and um, like when that happens, like nobody goes to it, but they are everywhere in LA. I mean, it's a way that a lot of women from the Far East and Latin America and Eastern Europe come to the United States and are able to make lots of money very quickly. Um, I've heard of some of them that they uh, they offer full service, but they'll just lock the whole place once you go in, and you go and just have sex with the chick, and then you know, and that's the end of that. I've heard of um, I mean, they're just like basically um, that I described this once. I mean, it wasn't in stand up, but it was like I remember describing it at uh, to a friend. Like basically, if you go into some areas of LA, like the Valley or some places in Orange County, not even really Orange County that much, but more the Valley of Los Angeles. A lot of the places have they all like every street looks the same. It's like a 7-Eleven, a eyebrow threading place, a perhaps a gas station, um, perhaps like a convenience store, and then a massage parlor. Like they're on in some areas of LA, they're like on every corner. They're not on corners usually. They're usually like kind of not on a busy part of the street. And a lot of ladies, are able to provide for themselves that way in a foreign country. Yeah, go ahead, Zoom.
Right. You can't speak from James again on Monday night, right? But who would you like to speak to on Monday night at Love Lab?
Chelsea.
Possibly.
Yeah, dog.
Me and Chelsea don't talk.
All right, but you can say, hey, my friend is a big fan of your comedy. He's seen you on podcasts and he wants to talk with you.
Um, what's about what's name 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 someone else.
Who's that blonde?
Ellie Dan.
Yeah, that chick.
That's probably more possible.
All right, but I want to talk with Chelsea. And I'm going to tell her, dude, we talk about you all the time. You're a celebrity on my fucking street. I
That's a
always,
bit weird.
dude, no, she'd understand. She'd be down. I'd be like, I ask Zoot every fucking day if he's munched your box. Zoot, I wouldn't do
Yeah,
it.
I'm not even into this.
I know, I
I'm not
wouldn't.
even into this.
I know, Zoot. I just do that to bust your balls, dog. I've met Riser's family, and I was very nice with them, and I was very professional with them. Uh, I wouldn't do anything to embarrass her.
There's more girls than just her.
I know she's the one I want to talk to, though. I've seen most of her. I've seen her comedy. I've seen like everything she does on Instagram and stuff, and uh, I've seen her on podcasts. And the reason why she comes up in my mind is because that one time. This is really why. That one time, I was like, you were like, I'm like, did you go to stand up? And you're like, yeah. And I'm like, were there any girls there? And you're like, yeah. And I'm like, were there any hot girls there? You're like, there's some like okay looking chicks. And I'm like, is there anyone there who uh who who's talented or something like that? Or something like that. And you're like, um, maybe. I'm like, is there anyone there who you would fuck? And you're like, maybe. And I'm like, all right, who? And you're like, I don't really want to say their name. I'm like, all right, well, tell me the letter of the alphabet that their name starts with. And you're like, C. And I go, Chelsea. And you're like, how the fuck did you know that? And I'm like, bingo. Ever since that moment, Chelsea's been the one.
Um, Chelsea. Love girls. I love girls. Um, there's so many other girls there as well.
All right.
So Chelsea, I actually like the girl story. It's like she's married, right? That I went to school with. That like she was at the event. Like she's like, oh, I know who. Like she said to Chelsea, like, do you know who that is? Like, yeah, we went to school together. But Chelsea worked with a girl that I went to school with.
Okay.
So she asked me like that. It's the first interaction I had with Chelsea. Um, she sent me from yeah, everyone sent me from everyone sent me from home. Everyone sent me
Everybody got bombed in front of Chelsea.
Okay.
I did have a really awkward set. She was like, there was like 20 people in the room, and all I could see was like she was sitting like close to the front, so all I could see when I looked up was her face, and it was just like, that was a hard set to do.
Okay. What's your favorite female singer?
What?
Who's your favorite female singer ever?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Would you munch Sabrina Carpenter's box? Dog,
Yeah,
shut the fuck up. You're so full of shit.
Yeah, of course.
Alright. Who was?
Sabrina Carpenter is a very attractive woman.
You don't think she looks at all fucked up? You don't think it's weird that she has fucking black eyebrows and blonde hair?
So does my ex-girlfriend.
Do you know that Sabrina Carpenter's aunt is the voice of Bart Simpson?
No,
What'd you say?
that's the cover.
Yeah, dog. Wow, you know that you're shit.
You know that. Oh my god.
What, Zoot? What happened, big dog?
Did you know that Netflix is increasing their subscription by 24% a year?
That's pretty steep. So how much is it now?
$21.
The lowest tier is $21? Dog,
That's how much it is for Netflix.
Doug, I remember when fucking Netflix was $5 fucking dollars. And it wasn't that long ago. I remember when Netflix was by mail.
So do I.
That's tight, Zoot. So Zoot, let me ask you this. If you had the opportunity to fuck Sabrina Carpenter or Sydney Sweeney, which one would you fucking want?
Sydney Sweeney.
Alright. What if it were Sabrina Carpenter and Dua Lipa against Sydney Sweeney?
It's Sydney Sweeney.
Is there any chick who you would fuck over Sydney Sweeney?
Celebrity or real guy?
Anybody.
Yeah, this girl's in real life. That's right.
Is Chelsea one of them? All right. If Chelsea said, Zoot, I want to suck your dick, would you let her? I'm asking you a very honest question.
Oh my god.
What is wrong about asking a heterosexual male whether a bisexual woman would suck his dick?
You're very awkward.
That's not awkward. That's completely a normal question. Would you let Chelsea suck your dick? Yes or no?
Oh, my standards aren't that high anymore, so probably.
She's illegal adult, so that's pretty much my standards, man.
Yeah, dog. Did you ever see her stand up about Tinder?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird thing that you guys have going on in Australia.
Well,
Like, what's the age of consent in Adelaide? Is it like 16 or 17?
17.
17. But it's not that way in all of Australia, right?
It's 16 everywhere else but Australia.
There you go. And is there a reason for that?
What?
Is like South Australia like more conservative or something?
Uh, why is it 17? It's more. It's more to protect people in high school.
Yeah, but I mean,
like high school relationships.
well, anyway, so Chelsea tells that story where she's like, I was on Tinder before I was 18, and I put in my profile that I was 17, and all these people, but not just men and women, like swiped right on me or whatever. And that made me realize that not just men are creeps, but women are creeps as well. But here's the thing, which is I find to be interesting. Swiping, like a lot of people don't pay attention when they're swiping right. They just fucking. I've used automatic swipers that just swipe right on everybody. So, um, I like didn't necessarily think like those people were creepy. They could have just either not read it or weren't paying attention. They were to assume, and I think rightfully so, that if she was on that app, she's 18 years old.
I don't know why it's 16, 17 everywhere.